Welcome back. Part of what makes local college teams easiest to cheer for is when they're loaded with local players. And looking up and down that Northwestern football roster, you will find a ton of Siouxland players. KCAU-9 Sports Director Jake Jones is in Grambling, Louisiana with more on the local kids heading into tomorrow's championship.
Hey, Jacob. Things moving inside today to the Ruston Civic Center after a pretty big thunderstorm rolled through this morning and really kind of got the field all wet over in Grambling. So here we are as Northwestern goes through its walkthroughs before tomorrow's national championship game. Now, head coach Matt McCarty has a pretty simple philosophy when it comes to recruiting. Get the most local kids you can, and you have a good foundation for winning.
There's great football in Northwest Iowa. There's great football programs, great coaches. We pride ourselves on building our program around Northwest Iowa kids, and we do believe if we can get the best kids from Northwest Iowa, we can win a national championship. And like you said, we're here, and it's proof of that.
The Red Raiders roster has 119 players in total, 56 of them coming from the Siouxland area. And of those 56, 53 of them are from Northwest Iowa. That said, one of McCarty's biggest challenges in recruiting stems from his high school days. As a West Lyon alum, getting players from the other side of the Beef Bowl rivalry at Central Lyon has been as big of a challenge as any.
Yeah, you know, it's taken us a while, but we finally cracked through and got some Central Lyon guys. We don't hold it against them. We really like those guys, too. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. You know, those guys, when they get to campus, they realize they're a lot more alike than they are different. And I think that's really fun to see.
With 10 West Lyon players and 3 from Central Lyon, Coach McCarty still has some work to do to even out those odds. But after high school, those rivalries tend to fade, and what's left are the lessons that Siouxland high school coaches have imparted on their now former athletes.
We have a lot of guys from the area, and a lot of the kids around here, they're coached so well in high school, they all work so hard, and so when we come into the program, we're ready to go, and McCarty takes us to the next level, and then we take kids from out of state, and, you know, we got a good team.
Yeah, it's just a testament to our high school coaches. They started a great tradition for us. They're also, most of them are Northwestern grads as well, so it just shows that it's a great tradition of excellence. And yeah, just playing with the West Lyon guys is just a phenomenal experience. Like Noah Van Hoff and I, we've been growing up going to Northwestern games as well with our brothers playing. So we've been through the system, we watched it, and it's fun to be in it ourselves.
Every team is a bit of a melting pot of different backgrounds, schools, and everything in between. But the fact that Northwestern is so loaded with Northwest Iowa athletes adds a bit of extra pride for those players that grew up in these communities.
What we're creating at Northwestern here is so special because we are contending for the national championship, and that's something that we built, you know, and you take pride in that. And one really cool thing is you see the outreach from all these different communities. You know, I have dads come up to me from West Lyon and say, hey, I remember watching you in high school, and I'm really happy that you're kicking butt at Northwestern now. So it's really cool to see that aspect of it, and our team does a great job with that as well.
If you still need proof to see how big of an impact Siouxland kids have made on the Northwestern program, just go ahead and take a look at the Red Raiders record books, where you'll find Western Christian grad Tyson Koima owns just about every passing record imaginable, and former Boyden Hull receiver Shane Solberg owns all of the receiving records as well. And well, if things go well in about 24 hours here, all 56 of those Siouxland athletes will be coming back to Northwest Iowa with a championship in tow. And that's all we've got for you this afternoon, Jacob. I'll go ahead and send it back to you in the studio in Ruston, Louisiana. Jake Jones, KCAU-9 Sports.